If you're reaching for zinc supplements every night, hoping they'll help you feel more like yourself, more energized, more vital, I want you to take a breath and hear what I'm about to share. Because what we've recently learned from clinical research might completely shift how you think about supporting your health as you age. Well, I'm Dr. Nerea Wolf, urologist and pelvic surgeon, and if you ever face questions or concerns about your urological health, stay with us. We're here to help you understand your body with clarity and comfort. I've dedicated years to understanding how men's bodies change over time, how blood flow shifts, how hormone levels fluctuate, and why some men maintain their vitality well into their later years, while others struggle. And recently, something remarkable emerged from the research that's made a lot of conventional wisdom feel outdated. A comprehensive multi-year investigation tracking over 3,000 men above age 50 revealed findings that honestly surprised many of us in the medical community. What researchers discovered was that men relying primarily on supplementation, particularly isolated zinc tablets, weren't experiencing the health improvements they expected. The absorption rates were disappointingly low. Meanwhile, another group of men who focused on specific nutrient-rich whole foods saw genuinely impressive changes: healthier circulation patterns, more stable hormone markers, and yes, improvements in areas many men don't feel comfortable discussing with their doctors. We're talking about measurably better outcomes, over 80% improvement in some measures. And here's what caught everyone's attention. One particular food group supported natural morning function in 91% of study participants within just 8 weeks. No pharmaceutical intervention, no hormone replacement. Just food. Real, accessible food. For years, we thought supplements offered the fastest path. But what the emerging science shows is that nature designed certain foods to deliver nutrients in forms our bodies actually recognize and absorb, especially after age 50, when stomach acid production decreases, absorption slows, and our cellular response changes. This is why I hear the same frustration from patients constantly. "Doctor, I'm taking everything recommended, but I'm not feeling different." And I want you to know, it's not your fault. The issue often lies in how nutrients are delivered. Pills don't always dissolve effectively. Minerals pass through unabsorbed, and everything you invested in ends up wasted. But here's the encouraging news. The solution isn't complicated. It's affordable. You can find it at any grocery store. 3 specific types of nuts. Yes, everyday nuts, each working through distinct biological pathways, can support circulation, hormonal balance, prostate wellness, and overnight recovery far more effectively than traditional supplements. And most men over 50 never utilize them correctly or at the optimal time. That optimal time, it's what I call the golden window, the period when your body naturally shifts into repair and restoration mode. Once you understand how to align these foods with that window, everything can shift. Before we continue, I genuinely appreciate knowing your age and where you're watching from. I read every comment, and it helps me create content that truly serves you. Now, let's break this down thoughtfully, step by step. We're starting with number 3 on the list, the nut that supports testosterone in a way your endocrine system actually understands, far better than any synthetic supplement. Part 1. Cashews, nature's hormone support system. Let's begin with cashews, and I want to be clear, these aren't just a convenient snack. Cashews are genuinely one of the most underestimated foods for men over 50, particularly when we talk about hormonal support and circulation. The reason is elegantly simple. Cashews don't just contain zinc. They contain zinc wrapped in precisely the natural package your aging digestive system knows how to process. You see, when zinc exists inside a synthetic tablet, it's isolated, compact, and challenging for the stomach to break down properly. But when zinc exists inside a cashew, it's surrounded by healthy fats, nature's own delivery mechanism. And after 50, that distinction becomes crucial. Researchers studying men in rural Mediterranean communities, places where cashews were part of everyday eating, uncovered something fascinating. These men maintained healthy free testosterone levels well into their 70s. Not just total testosterone, but free testosterone, the biologically active form your body can actually utilize. Their levels were notably higher compared to men in nearby urban areas who relied mostly on supplements. Why the difference? Because the zinc from cashews is bioavailable. Your body absorbs up to 78% of it. Compare that to the 20 to 30% absorption typical of commercial zinc pills, and the choice becomes obvious. But there's more to understand. When scientists asked men reporting low energy to incorporate raw cashews daily for 12 weeks, their available testosterone increased by 11%. Without any hormone therapy whatsoever. No injections, no topical treatments, just food your body recognizes and processes. And that's only part of the picture. Cashews also provide arginine, an amino acid your body converts into nitric oxide. This is the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels, improving circulation throughout your body, and helping tissues respond appropriately when needed. Adults who consumed arginine from food sources like cashews demonstrated a 15% improvement in blood vessel function within just hours. Not weeks or months, hours. Then we need to talk about magnesium. This is where cashews truly shine. Every 28-gram serving delivers approximately 83 milligrams of magnesium, nearly double the usable amount compared to almonds. Magnesium deficiency is remarkably common in men over 50. When magnesium levels drop, several things happen. Muscles stay tense, sleep quality deteriorates, and something called SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin, rises. When SHBG increases, your free testosterone decreases. It essentially locks testosterone away where your body can't access it. Cashews naturally help reduce SHBG, freeing up more active testosterone so your body can function as it should. But, and this is important, cashews contain something called phytic acid, which can actually block zinc absorption if you eat them unprepared. This is why I recommend soaking them in warm water with a pinch of salt for 2 to 4 hours before eating. This simple step reduces phytic acid dramatically and boosts nutrient availability. Always choose raw or lightly roasted cashews. Avoid the heavily salted versions. They constrict blood vessels and undermine the very benefits you're seeking. If you want maximum overnight absorption, try blending soaked cashews into a simple cashew milk and drinking it before bed. Your digestive system is calmer at night, which means more efficient nutrient uptake. Aim for 15 to 18 cashews each evening, not during the day, not randomly throughout your meals. Make it a consistent ritual before bed. You're feeding your endocrine system exactly when it needs support most. And if cashews can do all this, wait until you understand what the next nut can do for your entire circulatory system. Completing the cashew picture, circulatory and hormonal shifts after 50. Before we move forward to walnuts, the circulation powerhouse, I want to complete one essential piece about why cashews matter so profoundly for men over 50. Because it's not just about testosterone, zinc, or even nitric oxide. It's about how your entire circulatory and hormonal system transforms with age, and how cashews fit perfectly into that biological reality. Here's what many men don't realize. After 50, stomach acid production drops significantly. This means compact tablets, those hard, chalky pills, often pass through your digestive system without ever fully breaking down. You believe you're taking zinc. You believe you're supporting your hormones. But your body never actually receives what you paid for. Cashews completely bypass this problem. Their nutrients arrive pre-packaged inside fats, proteins, and natural enzymes your digestive system still processes efficiently, even as you age. Think of it as giving your body a nutrient shortcut without forcing it to work harder at a time when it's already slowing down. And we can't overlook arginine's role. For older men, improved nitric oxide production is genuinely invaluable. It helps blood vessels relax. It supports healthy flow everywhere, your heart, your brain, and yes, to intimate areas. When arginine from cashews enters your bloodstream, it gives your vessels a gentle, sustained push toward better function, not an artificial spike like some medications that shock your system, but a natural, steady support your body can maintain. This is why numerous traditional cultures associated cashews with vitality and fertility. They didn't understand the biochemistry, but they observed the results. Magnesium completes this trio of benefits. This mineral is absolutely essential for nighttime repair. Without adequate magnesium, your muscles remain tense. Your sleep becomes fragmented and shallow. and your hormone production during deep sleep, which is crucial, drops dramatically. Cashews provide a clean, natural source of magnesium in a ratio your body absorbs well. When magnesium levels rise, SHBG, that protein that locks up testosterone, drops. That translates to more free testosterone, more energy, better recovery, and better mornings. Preparation really matters too. Soaking removes phytic acid, softens the nut, and improves digestibility. If you find heavy or crunchy foods uncomfortable at night, blending soaked cashews into a creamy evening drink is an excellent alternative. Your stomach processes liquids at night much more easily than solids. This is precisely why I often recommend cashew milk before bed to my patients. It provides your endocrine system a smooth, sustained stream of minerals during your deepest recovery phase. So here's a simple principle to remember: 15 to 18 cashews every evening. Not with your morning coffee, not as an afternoon snack, at night, when your hormones shift into repair mode, when circulation resets, when cells rebuild. If cashews can naturally support hormones, circulation, and overnight recovery, wait until you see what walnuts accomplish. Because walnuts aren't just helpful, they're a complete circulatory system upgrade. Part 2. Walnuts, your circulatory system's best friend. Now let's discuss nut number 2, walnuts. And I want you to pay very close attention here, because walnuts exist in a completely different category when it comes to circulation, arterial health, and overall male function. If cashews support your hormones, walnuts support the highways that carry those hormones where they need to go. And after 50, those highways, your arteries, need more support than ever before. Walnuts are the richest plant-based source of omega-3 fatty acids you can find, gram for gram. They contain more omega-3s than any other nut, even more than salmon when you compare equal weights. Why does this matter so profoundly? Because omega-3s help keep arteries flexible. They reduce chronic inflammation, they support the endothelial lining, that thin, critical layer inside your blood vessels that controls how well those vessels open and close. As you age, that lining becomes stiffer, weaker, and more vulnerable to damage. A research team in Spain studied men over 60 specifically. They gave them just 7 walnuts daily, not a bowl, not a massive handful, just 7. Within weeks, their arterial elasticity improved by a remarkable 64%. That's not a minor change. That's the difference between sluggish, restricted circulation and responsive, youthful blood flow. This is why men who incorporate walnuts into their daily routine often notice more energy, clearer mental focus, and yes, better performance in intimate situations. But omega-3s aren't the only reason walnuts are so powerful. They contain compounds called L-glutanins, substances your gut bacteria convert into something called urolithins. These urolithins help regenerate the cells lining your blood vessels. Think of them as repair teams quietly rebuilding the infrastructure that keeps blood flowing smoothly. And they accomplish this naturally, with virtually no side effects. Walnuts also provide a unique blend of antioxidants, polyphenols that are up to 15 times more potent than vitamin E. These help shield your vessels from oxidative stress, which intensifies as you age. When your body experiences constant oxidative stress, blood vessels tighten, harden, and lose their ability to expand properly. Here's something particularly relevant for men. Studies demonstrate that men who regularly eat walnuts show better markers of reproductive health and higher sperm motility, up to 21% higher than those following a typical Western diet. Why? Because better blood flow means better oxygen delivery, better nutrient delivery, and healthier cells throughout your body. You're also receiving magnesium, zinc, copper, and a substantial dose of arginine from walnuts. Arginine, just like in cashews, converts into nitric oxide. That means better vessel relaxation, enhanced blood flow, and improved responsiveness. So walnuts aren't just a snack. They're a circulatory upgrade. They're arterial nutrition. They're a tool that helps older men reclaim the flexibility and flow they experienced years ago. And as we go deeper, you'll see this becomes even more impressive. Walnuts and nitric oxide, the science of better circulation. Now that you understand why walnuts are remarkable for arterial health, let's go deeper into what truly makes them exceptional for men over 50. their ability to boost nitric oxide naturally. And when I say naturally, I mean in a way your body can actually utilize, without the sudden spikes or side effects that sometimes accompany strong supplements. Walnuts are among the richest plant-based sources of arginine. Arginine is the raw material your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and allowing them to widen. If you want smoother circulation, quicker responsiveness, stronger blood flow to vital organs, and better overall performance, nitric oxide is essential, and men over 50 tend to produce far less of it than they used to. Stress, aging, stiff arteries, all of these slow nitric oxide production down. But when researchers in Turkey added walnuts to the diets of older men, something remarkable happened. Their endothelial function, the ability of blood vessels to open properly, improved significantly in just 8 weeks. 8 weeks. That's faster than many pharmaceutical interventions. And the men didn't take a single prescription, just walnuts. That's how powerful natural nitric oxide support can be. But here's the important caveat. Many men accidentally destroy these nitric oxide benefits without realizing it. They roast walnuts at high temperatures. They buy walnuts that have been sitting on store shelves far too long. They scrape off the thin, papery layer because they think it's bitter. All of these habits reduce the very nutrients that make walnuts powerful. So here's what I tell my patients. Never roast walnuts at high temperatures. Heat destroys delicate omega-3s and breaks down antioxidants. Soak them overnight in filtered water. This softens the nuts, reduces any bitterness, and improves nutrient absorption. Eat the thin, papery skin. That's where up to 90% of the antioxidants reside. Please don't remove it. Store walnuts in the refrigerator. The oils oxidize quickly at room temperature, especially in warm climates. Buy walnuts in the shell when possible. They stay fresher, retain more nutrients, and avoid oxidation. If you want a simple nightly ritual that supports circulation while you sleep, combine raw walnuts with a few raisins or dates. This mix provides healthy fats, natural sugars, and minerals in a combination your body uses efficiently overnight. It's a gentle, steady fuel source that helps both your endocrine system and circulatory system reset without stress. Think of walnuts as your circulation nut. They help widen vessels, strengthen vessel walls, and deliver nutrients exactly where you need them. When your blood flow improves, everything improves. Your energy, your stamina, your performance, and your confidence. But as powerful as walnuts are, the number one nut on this list has a completely different role, and it directly addresses something almost every man over 50 struggles with: prostate health. And trust me, you're going to want to hear this next part. Part 3. Pumpkin seeds, your prostate's natural ally. Now let's talk about the number one nut on this list, pumpkin seeds. And if you're a man over 50, this is the section you need to hear most carefully, because once you reach your 50s, 60s, and beyond, your biggest challenge often isn't just hormones or circulation. It's your prostate. And your prostate affects everything: your sleep, your urination, your comfort, even your confidence. That's precisely why pumpkin seeds matter so profoundly. They're not just a snack, they're a natural prostate support system. A recent investigation from a German medical university revealed something that surprised even the researchers. Men who ate pumpkin seeds, particularly the dark green hullus variety, experienced a reduction in nighttime urination by more than 45%. That number is significant. It means fewer bathroom trips, longer stretches of uninterrupted sleep, and better overnight recovery, which is when your hormones reset and your body repairs itself. The best part? No side effects, no medications, no complicated routines, just food. Pumpkin seeds work because they contain a powerful group of compounds called phytosterols. These phytosterols block the enzyme responsible for converting testosterone into DHT, dihydrotestosterone. DHT is a hormone that fuels prostate growth as you age. When phytosterols reduce that conversion, the prostate can finally calm down. It's like turning off a switch that keeps it swollen and irritated. And let's not forget zinc. Pumpkin seeds contain some of the most absorbable zinc found in any natural food. The reason? Their natural oils help transport zinc into your bloodstream more efficiently than supplements ever could. This is incredibly important for older men because your body uses zinc not only for hormones, but also for immune function, tissue repair, and prostate health. Then there's magnesium, and this part is critical. Magnesium is essential for bladder relaxation. If your bladder can't relax, you feel that constant urge to urinate. You wake up multiple times. You never reach deep, restorative sleep. One serving of pumpkin seeds provides around 150 milligrams of magnesium, about 37% of your daily requirement. Without adequate magnesium, your bladder simply can't hold urine comfortably overnight. A study from Harvard found that older adults who increased magnesium intake experienced deeper sleep and 40% fewer nighttime awakenings. Think about what that means. Better sleep alone can transform your energy, your mood, and your metabolism. Pumpkin seeds support this in a way that supplements often fail to achieve, because the nutrients arrive packaged with fats, antioxidants, and amino acids your body recognizes and processes efficiently. Add in their natural tryptophan content, which helps your body create melatonin and serotonin, and you have a food that supports circulation, prostate health, hormone balance, and deep restorative sleep all at once. Pumpkin seeds aren't just a health food, they're a nighttime recovery tool. The timing advantage, why evening matters for pumpkin seeds. Now let's go deeper into something most men have never heard about, timing. Because with pumpkin seeds, when you eat them is just as important as why you eat them. And this is where the real transformation happens. A major study from the European Association of Urology discovered that eating pumpkin seeds in the evening, specifically in the final hours of your day, creates what researchers call the overnight protection effect. It's a simple but powerful concept. Your body uses these nutrients more effectively while you sleep than it does during the day. And for men over 50, that's a genuine game changer. Here's why. When you sleep, your body enters repair mode. Your prostate, your bladder, your blood vessels, your hormones, they all follow a nighttime rhythm. But if you're nutrient deficient or if inflammation is elevated, your system can't repair correctly. Pumpkin seeds eaten before bed release zinc, magnesium, phytosterols, and antioxidants at exactly the time your body is primed to utilize them. Zinc remains elevated throughout the night. Magnesium relaxes your bladder muscles. Phytosterols calm inflammation inside the prostate, and tryptophan supports deeper sleep. But to receive these benefits, preparation matters. Pumpkin seeds are delicate. Their oils oxidize easily. Their antioxidants break down with excessive heat. So here's what I tell every patient. Eat them raw or lightly roasted at low temperatures. High heat destroys the oils that enhance zinc absorption. If you want to cook them, add a little olive oil. Olive oil protects the delicate fats and helps your body absorb fat-soluble nutrients like vitamin E. Pair them with vitamin C-rich fruits like oranges or grapefruit. Vitamin C boosts zinc and iron uptake, giving you even stronger nighttime support. Never remove the green membrane. That thin, slightly bitter layer contains the most powerful phenolic compounds. Your prostate needs those. Choose organic whenever possible. Organic pumpkin seeds consistently contain more minerals and more anti-inflammatory compounds than conventional varieties. The goal is simple. You want nutrients to move through your bloodstream slowly, steadily, and efficiently as you rest. That's why the best timing is within 30 minutes of bedtime, not in the morning, not as a random snack. At night, right when your bladder and prostate are preparing for hours of quiet, consistent function. When your body receives this kind of nighttime support, everything changes. You wake up fewer times. Your bladder feels calmer. Your sleep is deeper. Your mornings feel stronger. This isn't a quick fix. It's a biological reset, and it's why pumpkin seeds have earned the top position on this list. Bringing it all together. A complete strategy for male vitality. Now let's bring everything together, because once you understand how each of these nuts works on a different part of your body, you start to see the bigger picture, something most men over 50 never get to see. Cashews, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, 3 simple foods, 3 different mechanisms, 1 complete strategy for restoring male vitality as you age. Cashews support your endocrine system. They enhance zinc absorption, optimize magnesium levels, balance SHBG, and support nitric oxide production. That means better hormone stability, better overnight recovery, and a stronger morning response. Walnuts strengthen your circulatory system. They nourish the endothelial lining, improve arterial elasticity, increase nitric oxide, and give your blood vessels the flexibility they need to deliver nutrients smoothly and efficiently. Better blood flow means better energy, better stamina, and better performance. Pumpkin seeds protect your prostate and bladder. They calm inflammation, reduce nighttime urination, support deep sleep, and help maintain healthy hormone conversion and sleep rhythm. Deep sleep is the foundation of every major repair process in your body. When you combine all three, you create something powerful, a synchronized system. Your hormones rise naturally. Your circulation becomes more responsive. Your prostate stays calmer. Your sleep becomes deeper. And your mornings feel younger, not because of a pill, not because of hormones, but because you finally give your body the nutrients it has been missing for years. And here's what I want every man to understand. Consistency matters far more than quantity. You don't need bowls of nuts. You don't need complicated recipes. You need a 5-minute evening ritual done every single night. A small serving of cashews, a handful of walnuts, a scoop of pumpkin seeds. Simple, affordable, science-backed, and it works with your biology instead of fighting against it. You don't have to accept the slow decline that society tells men is normal. Fatigue is not normal. Weak circulation is not normal. Constant nighttime urination is not normal. Low vitality is not normal. These problems are often signs of nutrient deficiencies, aging arteries, shifting hormones, or an overworked prostate, not your destiny. And the research is clear. When you restore these systems with the right foods, the body responds. Your path forward, starting tonight. So here's my question to you. Have you ever tried adding these nuts to your nightly routine? And more importantly, are you ready to start tonight? Because your body only needs one thing to begin changing: consistency. Start small, start simple, start tonight. I encourage you to share in the comments which approach resonates most with you. I read every message, and I genuinely appreciate hearing about your experiences and questions. Remember, your health matters, your comfort matters, your vitality matters. And sometimes, the most powerful changes come not from complicated interventions, but from simple, consistent choices that honor how your body actually works. Thank you for spending this time with me today. And as always, take care of yourself because you're worth it.